Alright guys, welcome back to the Imaxit YouTube platform. If you're new, please do smash that like button, share, and definitely subscribe. And if you're a member of the channel, massive respect to you a lot. And how to become a member, please do click the join button. YouTube will help you along the way. So as I've said, I wouldn't be doing any more videos, but because I'm here sitting down for a while because I have a next interview to do soon, I just decided that okay, I have gotten some information right here. Let me try bring it back to you and connect the last video with this one. So as you saw in the title, Liam Bailey plus more is out of the two World Cup qualifiers coming right up here, because we were questioning things to see if Liam Bailey is going to be in it and others will be in it. So we're going to start discussing those players, and then we're going to look at the players that will be in the squad, because they have not, Mr. Algrims have not released the entire squad, but just talked on the people that won't be there. All right, let me start by just bigging up the people that came in, because this is not going to be a long one, guys, because I have to run over to African's channel. So please join me once I'm doing that stream. So we see Chris Smith in the building. Massive respect, big bad Christmas. Thanks for being here. Martin Baker, one love. I don't know what are you laughing out for. All right, yes. Bless up big documentary. Management, Lance de Blake, Ty. Let me know if my sound is back to my big sound. All right, drop a big sound if it's back to my big sound level. All right, yeah, man. Ty Stets, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Missing players so far: no Pinnock, no Bailey, no Gray. We're gonna discuss all of that and the inclusion and all of them stuff. Alright? Yeah, man. Nitro, Bailey, also out for Copa. Yes, we're gonna discuss that. Let we take our time now, so everyone gets their actual couple minutes, so I can just finish that time rather than I just say out everything, don't put any meaning behind it, and then it just becomes lack of reasoning type of reasoning. Alright, yes. Alright, Jara, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Kevin, big up yourself. Aubrey, how you doing, man? Change that name. I told you. No Aubrey around here. Alright. Then we saw someone named Demo in the chat saying all sorts of things. Alright, yes. So let we not even pay him any mind, you know, because we get to realize that Demo is just a troll at this point. You know, if we said we have $1 billion, Demo said we have $1. You know, Bailey party I got shot. All right. All right, big up yourself, Dre, any weather sport. All right, big sound string up. All right, that's what I'm talking about. All right, so Africans, when I'm done with this video, we are going to start instant. All right, so don't, yeah. That's the best thing Leon do. Okay, oh, you see, let me start with it. So Liam Bailey will be out for both of them, and that's what I want to hear. The coach just come up straight, speak to Liam Bailey. He said that he wanted time and such, because obviously things is too taxing on him and and all of them stuff there. So just as what I've said in the last video, we can't beat a man if him say him have mental problems and it's him can't manage everything. You understand me? It makes no sense taking a player that don't naturally have he's in the best mindset. If he's not in the best mindset, it have no reason to pick the man. You understand me? Yes, he have no reason to pick him. 1 second, guys. Let me just set up this. Alright, let me just put that right there. Alright, so people don't know what to do. Just support the poll by hitting the like button. Alright? Yes. So I respect the coach coming out, because tell you what, the Liam Bailey fans that wouldn't want to come to the game or want to come and see him at the game would know that okay, he's not going to be turning up for none of these games or none of these periods. So it goes back to even the Copa, so you know that he's not going to make this one, and he's also not going to make the Copa version as well. So Liam Bailey won't be featuring at least in the next 6 games. You understand me? Or 5, yeah, around 5 games. The next 5 games, and unless Jamaica can go further. So for the next 5 games, Liam Bailey won't be here. So people, that would the last time said that they bought their ticket to see him and stuff, they would know. So if they want to come and support the other players, they could do so. Because I don't like the fact that you're selling people blind goods. It's not everybody patriotic and just want to watch Jamaica for Jamaica. Some people have their special players, and you cannot deny that from them. Because in this world, if you can a man one time, it doesn't matter what you want to say about him being patriotic or less patriotic. If you can him and he decides not to become a fan or not to continue with this thing, you lose a fan there. So I respect him for making sure people know that Leon Bailey won't be there. Alright, so let me move that context now. Are you guys okay with Leon Bailey not in the team? Second question. And then we finish that and then we'll move on to the other guys them that are not going to be in it. Because we want to make sure this is coherent for the listeners worldwide. All right, yes. All right, so he said his volume was down. Glad to hear Bell coming for Copa. Well, tell you what, Alex, we will do that. I'm dealing with one thing. So just answer me on each one of the subjects and so we can give everyone their specific time. So the video will be a little bit more coherent, people. If Leon Bailey doesn't go to Copa, he should stay and do not return. Well, Girlz, that means you're saying that he shouldn't return because he's not coming to the Copa. And he's not coming to these games either. And that was confirmed. You remember he had said he told us that he was not going to come to the Copa because of his party. And so it was just this one now which we are sure of he's not coming anywhere. Alright? JD the Pillow Gang will JD the Pillow Gang, will this have a problem? Well, I don't know. The Pillow Gang decide what they want. Come on, man. Come on. Girlz, if you have mental problem or something, but people would say that, oh, you have mental problem and you're going to parties. But you have different level of mental situation and stress on the body and all of those things. I am not a part of the Pillow Gang and I'm not picking up for Leon Bailey. I'm just trying to reason with you guys on a, you know, understandable level. That's all, people. All right? Club over country, anytime, straight up. All right. I know from beforehand that Leon won't be available. No, I'm content with this message. Love the interview. All right, Jay Shy. All right. By the way, Grimmy said that he selected Leon, but Leon did not accept the invitation. Oh my God. So that is what you sing. That's that. More than happy Bailey will not be a part of the team. Jesus God. Okay. Okay, people. All right. One man don't make a team, but that's just the one man we talked about. That's why I said I'm going to context it. Yes. All right. So the next, it's not a one-man team, but that's just one player. Sorry. We are going to get to the rest of the players. Alright, so that is just Leon Bailey. So now we'll move on from Leon Bailey. Lati Bodier, I have reported it, that Lati Bodier was injured before and had some problems. So Lati Bodier won't be available for at least these 2 fixtures. So Lati Bodier is out. So Leon Bailey, Lati Bodier added to the list. Leon Bailey, Leon Bailey, Lati Bodier added to the list. All right, so both of them won't be there. So Lati Bodier stated that he had the injury, as what I've told you guys, but because of the additional problems, it looked like he couldn't recover in time. So he will miss this, but maybe make up for the Copa. So they are definitely trying their best to get him ready. So he will miss this as well. So Lati Bodier still fighting to come for the squad. Alright? Still fighting. So you have to give him some respect. See, some of the man is truly injured and they are still trying to make it here. So that's why we want to leave this, who is not committed argument. We need to leave that alone. Because see, guys are injured and they are trying to make it back to come and support the team. Lati Bodier out. Alright, Lati Bodier out. Amari'i Bell is recovering at a good rate, but he is still out. Alright, so he's going to be out for these 2, which we expected that. Alright, Andre Blake out. Which for both, Andre Blake out for both. And that's definitely because of the surgery that he had. So Andre Blake out for that. I heard Ethan Pinnock won't be in this window. Ethan Pinnock as well won't be in this window. Ethan Pinnock won't be in this window as well. Ethan Pinnock won't be in this window as well, but I think he should be ready for the Copa America. Singh said Whisper is injured. Whisper is injured. So for the Whisper fans, he won't be in this window. And I am not sure if he was selected for the next window. So I'm not going to talk on out of terms. But he won't be in this window. So we have Liam Bailey so far. Whisper, Lottie Bodier, Amari'i Bell, Andre Blake, Pinnock. So far. I wish they would have... I don't know fouling what's the situation with Pinnock. Alright, but that's what I heard. So I'm just going to add it on this list. If anything changes, we are going to bounce back on that Pinnock argument. Alright? Yes. But those are what? 6 players so far. 6 players on this list so far. We have not heard anything about Omari Hutchinson. Omari Hutchinson. We have not heard anything about him. We have not heard anything about Mikel Antonio. I am not sure if I've not heard anything about Mikel Antonio. Let me know if anyone heard anything about Mikel Antonio. Alright? Let me know if you guys heard anything about Mikel Antonio. Because I thought he said something about Mikel Antonio, you know. But I'm not 100% sure. So I'm not going to talk on that. Alright? So those are 6 players out at this point. Players that will be replacing them. Let me read the comments on the players them that's out so far. So we have 5. We sure have 5 out. Liam Bailey for both competition. Lottie Bodier injured but trying to make it back for the next one. Not 100% sure if that's going to be the case. Amari'i Bell recovering but he can't make it this one. Remember he had 2 of his hamstring tore, you know. So that is a big injury. Alright. And he's still trying his best to make it to the next one. Alright. Yeah, Andre Blake definitely not making it because he just had surgery, and Whisper wouldn't be on selection even if we want to select him at least for this one. Alright, and not the next one. So the only one we are sure of, only 2 we are sure of not making none of the things them is Liam Bailey and Andre Blake. So we are going to see 2 sets of competition without Liam Bailey and Andre Blake in it, at least for now. In the future, more things will happen. But let me just go through it. Let me hear what people have to say. With all of these, they said no Bailey, well, less drama. Okay, fair enough. So people kind of alright with the Liam Bailey not in the team. Whisper is injured. All these Liam Bailey haters have you guys drink any water. But J-Shy, make people speak, man. You have your take on the player, no problem. But just let people speak freely, J-Shy. What's the situation with Pinnock? I'm going to try and figure that out. Stefan Wright, hope all is well with you and your family. While some man busy a keep, so I think you answered to people trying to make it back. But some man want to leave. But if Stefan, if him say in the mind frame, how much we as a person take what you call it, a mental illness or mental breakdown situation, how much you value it in our country, Stefan? That's what me not try to ask, because I don't want to beat him out of turn, because sometimes people worldwide kind of look at it a little bit different, you know, than how we look at it in Jamaica. Because in Jamaica we tend to want to be more tougher. That is natural from us. So for me, I am going to tiptoe on this thing because I don't know the mind frame of the guy. You understand me? When the last time he was speaking, it doesn't seem like he's in the best mind frame. So I honestly believe that he wouldn't really give nothing to Jamaica. I am very sorry, people. I don't think he would have given nothing to Jamaica. You understand me? So, in a make sense, you put a man in the team and he's not giving nothing to Jamaica. Okay, you can see that the guy is broken at this point. So just let him sort himself out. You understand me? Just let him sort himself out, and whenever he want, him just return back. You understand me? Because sometimes, for instance, we as an individual, when we reach foreign countries, you know, we have to really build ourselves over, you know. to become different human beings, because the things them what Jamaica do to we, man, believe me, so it's hard. I'm not saying that it's the same situation for him. I can understand why people beating him because it's the way he talks. That's why people would beat him. You understand me, Stefan? So I understand why you guys would beat him. And he deserves it. But sometimes when you're trying to transition and they still want to have Jamaica, like they want to have the same behavior and stuff. But sometimes they're just not explaining it the proper way, Stefan. Alright? Yeah, so I understand. But it's tough. It's tough, people. So I'm going to wait to hear what follow-up comes up, like the mental side and those stuff. So I'm going to wait on that before I jumped to say anything, but I'm hoping that he's okay in the future. Say no Antonio news. Alright, thank you. No Antonio news. Most likely not available for the World Cup window. Oh God. I'm just hoping that he's available. You understand me? Because I can't rely on Shamar alone. You get me? Yes. Yeah, okay, Demarai Gray. Oh my God, how can I miss Demarai Gray? The reason why I never talked about Demarai Gray, it is because I've reported that way before even Jamaica reported that. I had said that I don't think he's gonna come out of the sling before anytime soon, and it doesn't look like he's going to come out in time. So Demarai Gray, sorry people, Demarai Gray added to the list. So Demarai Gray added to the list. Sorry about that. So it's 7 in total, and we are still waiting on others to turn up. All right? Yes. So 7 in total. Sorry about that. It's just because I've already reported it. Makes no sense for me to have it on my mind. JD, Jamaicans knows not take mental and PTSD serious. But I'm not just asking because I don't know what is wrong with him. But sometimes when he talks, I just surmise that something else is not well with him, and obviously we have a tough culture, so sometimes they don't want to speak. We don't want to say what is wrong with us. You understand me? Truth be told, Aston Villa want Leon to get some rest ahead of pre-season. I don't think that's the case, Big Boss. Because you don't even know what will happen with Aston Villa at the start of the game. Because you're not even sure if Leon Bailey will be starting at the start of the season. Because you don't know the tactics that they're going to use. You don't know if they're going to sell Leon Bailey to a bigger club. We don't know. So that is not a true story, Big Boss. I just think him himself, as what he said, maybe he's going through something. So take him as at his word, people. Alright, big up yourself, Eagle Republic. Thanks for being here. Even without mental issues, he gives nothing. Okay, Demo. Boy, sometimes all I'm trying to, Big Boss, some of the times, we'll leave a country, and I think we can give back some things. And even if them don't want to listen to us, we can give back some wise advices, stuff, Determined said, Bailey is a leader. Did he make a mistake? Yes. But Determined, what are you talking about? Alright, determine. Whenever you talk about mental health in Jamaica, they say you are mad. So they don't value mental health in Jamaica as they should. Alright, so maybe we need to do a video on that, or get someone that is educated on it to come and talk on it, and we kind of take it out of the one dimension thing. As it like, if we have mental illness, we are just a complete mad person eating out of garbage bins. That is not entirely true. Alright, this is the reason why we need at least 22 players at a high level, so when changes are made, the quality don't fall off. We are going to get to some of the players that people, if he said he's going to put six local based players in the team. It was 6. We are going to get to that, but we never wanted to rush over everything, because sometimes the comprehension of a lot of people that carries news is very much wrong. So we want to make sure we set it properly, so nobody misconstrued what we're saying here. Alright, I can't believe that I do my video like that. Grimmy alluded to the fact that the club don't want players who are carrying knocks. Yeah, but it was not about Leon Bailey there. Alright, leave the baller, get your rest, Chippy. But I have not said anything about the baller. Oh my God. Have you listened to what I've said, Dapper Dan? Good God, man. Gunners boss, hope all is well to you. Big up yourself, alright. Is Dexter and Casey out on card suspension for the first game? I'm not sure, float management. Float management, why you keep piling more things? the port management, please just let me focus on this video. I don't want you to tell me one more player that is injured, big boss. All right, I'm begging you to God. All right, so Stefan said, JD, the player's agent on national radio said the player isn't focused when he comes to play for Jamaica. He said that from last year. I know you told me that, and I went to make sure I found it out myself, and you are correct. But all I'm saying is, true, I know who you are as an individual, Mr. Right. I'm just asking, because it was not directed to you. It was just a question that I'm just asking how much you take that. And true, he keeps on saying more things, because in this what you're saying, Stefan, it could be seriously accurate that he has problems like mental illness or mental situation. Mental breakdown, because he just said, he said that on national radio that Liam Bailey cannot focus when he comes to JA or playing on the JA team. But that could be the exact reason why he can't do that, because sometimes, look at it, Stefan, and let me know if you agree with me. Sometimes you can take on different personas, and obviously Jamaica is a different country from England. Different country from Germany. So he can act, he's out there bawling and, alright, use this example, Stefan. He's out there crying on the field. Make Liam Bailey cry on Jamaica field and just break down after missing a goal in the national stadium, and hear how much people diss him. You see what I'm saying, Stefan? So maybe it's just a persona. It's just a face he's putting on in the public of Jamaica. You see what I'm saying, Stefan? Because remember, we are seeing different things with the player outside Jamaica, because he can act more of his emotional self then. Not saying he's overly emotional, people, but I'm saying he can trigger different sides of his emotion when he's outside of Jamaica. So that's all I'm saying, because we're seeing some things that you could put everything together and realize that maybe something is wrong with the player. And him getting more time away is just different, you know? Yes, so, and sometimes our culture, I've always said that, Stefan, the one thing you can give me is, I've always said Jamaica culture is very, very much aggressive. It doesn't make you tap into any sides of, different side of your emotions aside from aggression. All right, yes. Yes, so sometimes it breaks people, Stefan. So when other persons go places and get more educated on certain matters, they can't combine both. They can't switch off. So sometimes it can be a challenging thing for them over the years. That's all I'm saying still. You know, that's all I'm saying. And maybe I will turn out correct, you know, because I have a feeling that that is exactly the problem. But let me see. Time will tell, you know, or maybe they won't come out and say it either, because it's Jamaica. Nobody wants to see him soft. Triple E, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Dexter and KC out on yellow card. All right. So, Sese, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Watkins, link to Liverpool. Oh, Lord. All right. I expect Jamaica to qualify. Well, tell you what. Let we make the matches them play before we jump to those things. You can't. Nothing is sure. All right. Nothing is sure. You know, don't know what will happen in the next game. You know, you never may know. And if you lose one damn game, you know, remember, if you lose a game and then you go back and beat if you don't beat the next main team in a group, you have no control over it. So let's see, and then you will rank second and then go into a next top group. Remember, I'm going to go through the groups to show you how it works. JD, have you seen the Uptown Mondays videos with Leon and Whisper? I was trying to figure out where the security detail Butler was concerned about. Anyways, when he is focused, he can come back. All right. Yeah, you know, I'm not fighting people. I'm not amongst the Pillow Gang. I am not trying to pick up for Liam Bailey and those guys. I'm just trying to look from a different side, you know? Yeah, that's all. JDE did say Dexter out because of suspension. All right. So all right, we're going to look at the squad. We're going to look at the squad after that. We need to win these first two games convincingly. I think we might win one convincingly. Yeah, one I think. I don't think both of them. We will just win outright and batter them 6-0. Nah. Damrep will find himself a lot tougher for us. Tom, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Not even a fly could pitch Panda Boss. Alright? Determine if you read the full comment, just maybe you would have understood my statement. Alright. You have to be a gladiator in Jamaica. And that's all I'm saying, you know. That's all I'm saying. Because remember, I have fought all my life in Jamaica, you know, and I had to realize that sometimes you're fighting things in your head when you're in a different society. You don't have to look behind you. Nobody ain't doing anything, but you are still walking like that's the case in a different society. That means you have a mental block there. You know, those things are hard to get rid of, people. But tell you what, this is not about me. Sian, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. With Liam Bailey was down and out for Aston Villa. We, the Jamaican people, supported him. I got into a Twitter war with Villa fans because and now he's spitting in the face of Jamaicans. Oh my God. Wow. All right. Just showing a different side, people. Just showing a different side. Where we come from, if you're not tough all the time, you're not a man. Well, that's why my statement makes more sense. I agree, JD. I do believe mentally. His headspace isn't in the right place. Hence why I'm saying, if you not focus, stay at your club and party, boss. Yes, and I agree with you. I agree with you 100%. He and his Phoenix people can stay away. All right. I'll be retiring my Liam Bailey jersey. Jesus God. Wow. All right. Personally, I will not cuss. I will not miss Liam until today. Liam Bailey has not managed to transition his club form to the national team like Pulisic, McKennie, or even Alphonso Davies. All right, fair enough. It's as simple as that. Yeah, man. All right. Oh, okay, people, hit the like button. Hopefully, as what we said, we put it right there so you guys know that you should hit the like button. 64 people voted, so that means it might be on a less number. All right, so the likes is there, people. Share the video, subscribe as well, because we need around 50 more to reach 11,000. So do that for us. 20,000 should be our aim. Hopefully, we can achieve that. But aside from that, guys, let me just give you the rest of the guys that is out also. Liam Bailey, Lati Bodier, Amari'i Bell, Andre Blake, Ethan Pinnock, Whisper, Demarai Gray, and as what they said, 2 more guys will be out on suspension. Alright, so that left the list of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of our official. Maybe Whisper is not one of our main players, but aside from that, everybody else, 8 of our normal players will be out. 8. And I'm awaiting Omari Hutchinson news and Mikel Antonio news. And I'm hoping that one of them on it. Alright, because that would be helpful. If both of them out of this squad, that would be a serious problem. And it will come back to Aunt Jamaica. I am telling you, because with 10 of those players out, it will come back to Aunt Jamaica. 100%. 100%. Alright? So I'm just hoping that one of them turn up. Alright, so for the guys that will replace them, people, the guys that will replace them, give me the names of the people that you heard, guys. Give me the names of the people that you heard. King will be back in the team. King will be back in the team. King will be back in the team, right? And the 2 Mount Pleasant players will be back in the team. Devante Campbell will be back in the team. As what I've said, if I know the condition, Devante Campbell is a solid player. Yeah, the goalkeeper will be back in the team. I think he's a good player. So I think he will fill a void as one of the backup goalkeepers. So that is good. King know about the team. Dixon will be in the team. Adrian Reed will be in the team. Who else? Busy in the team as well. Busy was listed. Atkins was listed. Atkins was listed. No, Alex Marshall. Alex Marshall was the one. Marshall was the one I heard about. Marshall, yes. So Marshall, let me know if Busy was listed, because those are the 6 that I have. Devonte Campbell, which I think he's having a good season. And based on what I'm seeing now, and if other persons, what you would call it, if other persons, passport and things not ready, Devonte Campbell is okay for me. I would put him in the team. I think he deserves that position with the condition. I think he was one of the better players that I saw in some of the games I watched. All right, and he has a talent. I thought that he was always ready for that level of football, to get that opportunity. I think he should have gotten an opportunity before even Dixon them. I am surprised that it took so long. So King solid. He's coming off a JPL win, because we have to put these things in context, people. Remember, we don't have players, so we have to be fitting players. So with that condition, I think King and Devonte Campbell deserve it. All right. Yes, Dixon. I am not so sold on Dixon. Just getting in the team of what he did. I think if you're bringing him as a developmental piece, yes, Devonte Campbell and King, I can say based off what I saw them done in the league over a longer time, I think that they deserve to get the call up based off that. Kaim Dixon, I am not 100% sure if I wouldn't pick him based off his performance only, because I saw him got hot and cold. People only talk about when he scores a goal or something in the league, but they don't talk about the other games or watch them. And I've watched those games as well that he never scored in. All right, yes. So I'm not sure if I would have picked him over others in the league. But I can understand why the coach go back with him. Adrian Reed, Cavaliers. I think you can bring him for a development space, but I'm not 100% if he's one that ready. I am not sure if he's one that ready for the national team. I'm not sure about that. I think but I can see why he did something like that. But I'm just asking why we couldn't get other players from maybe over USL or other places, like why we haven't got no whole list. We haven't got no whole list, so I'm not going to jump to conclusion. But I think Adrian Reed, like him, think he's a solid player. But I think him and Dixon would be people going on the list based off development. And this tell me that the squad might not be as strong. Because if you have to put so much development players in the squad, I think it's not as strong as what. Because these two, I don't have it based on performance. Maybe Adrian Reed a little bit more than Dixon based on performance, to be honest. But I don't think none of them deserve to be there. I have to be honest to you guys. I've gone with Devonte Campbell, King, and King so far. The goalkeeper, I've heard good things about him. I saw him in the finals. Very good player. So him definitely deserve to make it. So 3 of them so far I like. Marshall came back in. He did his job. So I could see why they kept him, put him on the list. Because if Dixon and Reed will make this list, Marshall deserve to make the list. Marshall deserve to make the list. So four out of the 6 I am okay with directly. All right, and we have to be honest. All right, we have to be honest. Exactly. MLS, USL, and other European leagues are better. That is the only thing. Unless they believe that they can just beat Dominica and beat Damrep without added support, because I would have gone for more players outside. I'm curious to see this list now. No, I have actually seen the players that they picked to replace these guys. You get me? Because and I hope he keeps the same side of it to go through, check, give every reason why everyone else is absent. All right. Yes, Shadow Strike. Calvin, I am surprised that, because I ain't picking Dixon over Calvin. I'm very sorry. I ain't picking Dixon over Calvin, even if he's on a developmental thing. I rate him, you know I rate him, I talk highly of him, but Calvin ain't going in this squad over him. I'm telling you. Alright, so hopefully I see how the rest of the squad looks, because I know it's gonna send people in a frenzy, like what's really going on and stuff. And I don't want them to go approach this with overconfidence. So I hope they do be more clear in everything. All right, very much clear in everything that takes place. Wizarding should have been here. Well, let's see, Jackie Love TV. Let's see, because I've seen Wizarding people make statements that they don't know how Jamaica team is so hard to make. So clearly they are telling you that nobody contacted them. So I hope this time they have actually contacted them. And if you want to follow that story, you can go on Twitter and it's right there. He been saying that people don't contact him, and it was his agent, Wizarding's agent, said so. So I hope they do contact him this time and give him a true chance. All right, so what we can do, we can look at a fast squad, because I have to go to Africans. I will do 30 more minutes, so hope Africans can just delay it for 30 more minutes. All right, yes. So let me just go through this before. Milo says Calvin is a good player for real. Yeah, man, I'm picking him over him at this point. Ferrari parts don't go well with Lada parts. Hope we don't need to change parts during the game. All right. Let me we're going to try to look at our squad without these guys in it. Grim said the squad will drop later. Okay, well, I'm not going to report on it later, because I will be busy with Africans stream, and then after that I'm done for the night. You know that I have the family life. That is very much important to me. The coach knows the team he picks was not the best. These are not even the best possible squad with the missing pieces. Chris Smith said, JD, we have many Jamaican-born players overseas that is better than every JPL players. It's because of showcasing players. But are we actually doing that at the cost of not qualifying for a World Cup? Because remember, if we drop points in any one of these games, we have to make it up against other competitors. So that is, well, all right. We need a better goal difference than Guatemala. I know that, but Demarai ain't an easy walkover team. So I'm hoping that we don't take them lightly. Calvin is not Jamaican. Tom, he is Jamaican. He's Jamaican. All right. Thank you, Africans. Thank you for that. All right. Yes, they said, even Simon came here and said, yes, he can play for Jamaica. So I don't know which other way we can look at it. JD, if it's about development, what about Splat, Cover, Casanova, Tyler Roberts? I don't know. But let's see. We don't see the rest of the list, so we're not going to talk out of turn. Let me try flip up something. Let me explain to you guys. What up on here? This is what you are seeing. 3 teams have already qualified for the World Cup qualifiers. The World Cup already. So you have United States, Canada, and Mexico. Because they are going to be the hosts, they have already qualified. So that's out of it. What we have now, we have 3 more teams and 2 confed spots left. Alright, so in this group, you have Honduras, Antigua, Cuba, Bermuda, Cayman. So obviously you have Honduras trying to fight for position, and then Cuba will be the second. So that's 1 and 2. First place, and then we go through this. Costa Rica, Trinidad, St. Kitts, Grenada, Bahamas. Grenada proving that they can be a challenging team. We play them and they cost us also a problem. Could have even gotten something from the game if their chances were taken at this precise points. Alright, Trinidad showcased that they can be a rigid team. Costa Rica is trying to come back to their normal level. St. Kitts and Bahamas will be the team trying to fight for the last places. Haiti, Curacao. In this group, Barbados, Aruba, and St. Lucia. I think Haiti and Curacao will fight for first spot. Haiti might have the slight edge due to Curacao forward line ain't the strongest, but they have played some good football and might can pass it to death. So let's see if that works. Group D, Panama, Nicaragua, Guyana, Montserrat, Belize. This is down to Guyana can cause some problems, but I still think it's going to be between Nicaragua and Panama. They are the very much strong favorites in that one. Panama is the sure favorites, but Nicaragua might have something to say to upset them. Then we have Jamaica, Guatemala, Damrep, Dominica, and British Virgin Island. I think Dominica and British Virgin Island should be the whipping boys of the group. Dominica should be able to beat both of them. So it's just who Dominica spoil the bunch with could cause an upset. I think they're going to beat both as well. All right, but let's see if we don't fumble against Dominica. That's what I'm saying, because now that would mean we'd have to force to beat Guatemala. Last time we played Guatemala had the better chances in the game, and to be honest, Guatemala was slightly better than us. Even the coach said that out of his mouth. Our coach said that out of his own mouth, because his word was, if we play like that, like we did against Guatemala, when we meet Mexico, we have no chance of winning. And we went and did the same thing, and Mexico blew we out of the water. So that was the story right there. So that tells you that Guatemala is a team in our region that is a serious top 12 team. If you don't turn up on your day, you will have problems. The good thing is Jamaica won't be facing them in this one pot. Alright, so that is a good thing. So we are not going to face them with a weakness squad. So that is very, very good. Alright, and then now we have El Salvador, Suriname, Puerto Rico, St. Kitts, Anguilla. Should be between El Salvador and Suriname, but Puerto Rico can cause problems. Alright, so this group is going to be open. What happened now is the two best ranked teams go through. Alright, two best ranked, first and second goes through. Alright. Alright, so so you're gonna have from all the groups them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 groups. So you're gonna have 12 teams advancing in 3 groups now. Alright, 3 groups. So you're gonna have 4 teams a group. Alright, so what you want to do is to come first in your group. Make sure you come first in a group and have as much goal difference as possible, because you want to make sure you be advancing as 1A, 1B, 1C. So 1A and 1B won't be seeded in the same group. So you have to make sure you don't just win your group, but be one of the best first place winners. So you can avoid going into a group, because what you're going to do now, you're going to go into a next group. Because the winners, the winners of each group would have automatically qualified for the World Cup. They are going to automatically qualify for the World Cup, right? But the next 2 best second places in those 3 second phase groups, that's how difficult it's going to be. We'll go to the Confed to try and qualify that way. So you could easily well see Jamaica not qualifying if they come second, because they will go into a group with Panama and someone else. Once you come second, you're going to be in there with a next first place team. So you're going to have 2 hard team in your group, and you have only 1 team coming out of it first. So you have to beat 2 teams and to even have a chance to qualify direct. So you don't want to come second, so you don't want to play with your time right there. So so people think that is an easier way. I still believe that this is a tricky way to put people in trouble easily. What time you think the squad will release? I don't know, Dujuan, but I think sometime maybe 5 o'clock or so it will release. JD Speed said it on coach program. It's better to sell, but Chris Smith, a long time the man says, so Chris Smith, man, come on, man. You can't take him what him say long time and then don't take him for what the update him say. So me not gonna agree with that. Who Guatemala playing in this window? We are gonna check it. Because they should be playing 2 as well. Chris Smith, Guatemala isn't better than Jamaica. I had not said Guatemala is better than Jamaica. Please listen to me good. That specific game that we played, yes, they were better than us, and the coach admitted that out of his own mouth. Go and read it for yourself. I have it on my Wemaxit channel, so you don't have to even go further. Just go and type in Guatemala versus Jamaica and put the coach's name, and then you listen for yourself. All right? Yes, let's go. Jamaica got this. No, yeah, man, we are going to support the team 100%. Yeah, but Guatemala will be leading this group after 2 games. Well, let's see still. Let's see. Give it an opportunity first. Sometimes I wonder if we really want to reach the World Cup. I am just hoping that this situation don't come back to haunt us. That's all I'm saying. I'm just hoping. JD, make them go and joke around. No, that's why I have to educate people. I'm just trying to educate people that make them know exactly what I want, and I think that we have to just go there, try win these 2 games as best, and hoping that it doesn't come down to goal difference, you know, and it will come down to goal difference regardless, and it's going to hurt us regardless. But how much it's going to hurt us, I would prefer it hurt us when it comes on to the calculation of what level we are ranked, what level of a winner we are ranked in our group, than it hurt us we come in second. You understand me? I would take first place with not so much goal difference and maybe not so much points, but we still come first, and then we go in any other group, you know. It's going to be tough if we go in as a weaker seeded. I have no problem. I think that Jamaica is good enough to pull off a win against anybody in this running. You get me? Not saying it's a sure win, but we can pull it off against anybody. So at that point, I am still okay with we qualifying first rather than second. I'm just hoping that we don't drop any points. Obviously, the goal scoring might be lower than what we would have had if we have our full squad. But I am okay with that. So I will take first place. But no, I don't want to drop any points in this. I want to get 6 points and as much goals as possible. I'm not going to put any extra goals on it because I know that a lot of guys won't be here. So just get the 6 points and then try to stop the group, and that's it. Whatever second group we're going, we will deal with that next time. All right? That's what I want. But I am not sure if that's going to be the case. You know, so I have to just wait until this window finishes, and then now we can look at the next window, which is very far from now. You know, we might have even had some big baller by that time. JD, the coach, sounded confident about winning the 2 games. He knows the importance of winning it. Well, I have to explain to the fans. I don't hear anybody breaking down these things to let people know exactly what will happen throughout the stages. So that's why I have to keep on making people know what's at stake, big boss. So if I don't do that, what would be the purpose of me on YouTube? Because that would seem like I would just be blabbering gibberish. You know, I have to make sure people know what the difficulty is. You know, yeah. What rubbish I hear Grimmy saying. He'll use the qualifiers to prepare for the Copa. That's what he said. Okay, maybe he made a mistake. Maybe he made a mistake, you know. Maybe he made a mistake, you know. Yeah, Omar. Oh, yeah, man, Omar. But as I say, that is the reason my job is to come and educate people on what's really taking place. So I am not going to just tell you, oh, yeah, man, the greatest thing. No, I have to tell you that every step, this is what's required. You know, so not just topping the group. We have to top the group with as much goal difference, so we become one of the better version teams to make sure. Because remember, this is not about, oh, we're not afraid of nobody. This is about we don't want to end up in the same group as a winner. Because remember, 2 winners will be in the next group of 4. It will happen. And you're going to be fighting for 1 spot, but you're going to have 2 of the best, 2 of maybe the worst, 2 of the best worst second place teams as well. So it's not going to be an easy group. The next the first winner for the World Cup, believe me, this World Cup qualifiers will be fantastic. That's all I know. All right, it's not going to be any smooth sailing. Because I actually think one of the big teams them not qualifying. I don't know who it is, but one of them not qualifying. Just watch. Concacaf know what they're doing, you know, just watch. Is Hutchinson in the team? I don't know. Alright. Yes, JD. Let's look at the fixtures. Hopefully we bag up the teams. But that is what I was arguing. This is the point that we should have been bagging up these teams. Because these are the 2 teams we can technically bag up. We can't bag up no, not technically these 2 teams, but you know what I meant. Yeah? We don't expect to give Guatemala 6 love, Demo. Guatemala is a team that we never expect to beat 6 love. We just want to beat them on the day. If we beat them 2-1, 3-1, 1-0, we're alright with that. So these were the games that we wanted to make our numbers up on. You understand me? So that was my argument, my sole argument. Yes. JD, the coach, didn't say he's using the word. Okay. I have not said it. Someone in my chat said that. That's what he said. I don't know. All right, guys, please do hit the like button, share, and subscribe. If you can get it up to 200, because we saw that the people in here, just do that for me. I'm going to only do 1 hour because, as I've said, I have to go at African's stream. I'm committed to do my job. All right. Yeah, man, and thanks for the continuous support. Hopefully, you guys can subscribe to the channel, share. That's what we do here. We don't do the extra things. We are going to stick to football only. Football only, period. All right? So, hopefully, you guys appreciate what we are trying to give it to you. All right. The coach said he will drop a new squad for Copa. But we know that. We know it's going to be a different squad because, obviously, other guys. Yeah, we need like 8 goals because Guatemala can beat them by more. Yeah, but that's what my problem is. I don't let me try jump on group C. So this is group C. Let me break down the group before people. All right? And the first legs are just in this window, all right? The first round the second round, which is the first round for us, will be right here. So it's just this window, all right? Between the 5th of June and the 11th. The second window will be in 2025. So it's just these 2 games we have the problem with. All right. Let me try look at the fixtures right here. All right. The fixtures. So Jamaica's Dominica on the 9th of June. Hold on. No. This can't be right. We have them on the 6th, right? Who we have on the 6th then? Hola. No, we have the 6th. We have Dominic. Oh my God, Jesus God. So Damrup we have first. Damrup we have first, people. We have Damrup first when we have the suspensions. Damn. Ooh. Yo. Demo. I think Damrup will be the harder one out of the 2, you know. So we have Damrup on the 6th, people, and then we have Dominica on the 9th. But as what they said, we have oh God. So that means it's the first game. The first game will be our biggest problem, people. The first game is going to be I think the first game turned out even worse than what we first thought, because I thought that we'd have played Dominica first, then we get back the 2 players that we will be missing for the Damrup game. We have the Damrup game with all of these people missing. Big up people just coming in, alright? Yes, I think this game is the first game is going to be very tougher people than what I first expect, because Damrup is the better team over Dominica. And we have them first with all of the guys them big up yourself, Bessas documentary. No, but I was calculating it the opposite way all along. Juras, that's why I'm saying that for the second game we can. All right, we still have a. All right, so let me. And then now Guatemala. Damrup as Guatemala in 2025. Dominica has Guatemala first, so Dominica will be playing Guatemala first, right? Okay. I'm trying to get Guatemala's second game. All right. So how much? Okay. All right. So okay. This is June 5th. The 25. Okay. So how much games they have? Am I seeing something wrong? All right. Just look at the last squad versus Panama. Okay. Okay. All right. All right, people. Okay, you sound confident. All right. Let we try put some players in the team now. FM data. Because I'm gonna finish soon. FM data. Let me look at this. FM data, people. So let me look at our best 11 people. Let me look at our best 11 possible. Our best 11, 4-2-3-1. 4-2-3-1. All right. So in goal, we are gonna try and get weight, right? Let me put weight in the goal. All right. So Damian Lowe could be available. So Damian Lowe. All right. So Damian Lowe. I'm just putting in players to see. Latibodier is not there. Dexter Lembekisa is not there. So we might have Javian Brown or Gray. So Javian Brown, let me put in Javian Brown for a little time. Alright, so let me put in Javian Brown or Gray. Alright, let me put Gray because I think Gray is in the game. Tavan Gray in it. Ethan Pinnock is not available. So Deshaun Bernard or Hector. Bernard or Hector. Alright, Bernard or Hector. Greg Lee. Greg Lee. Alright. I don't know, you know. I don't know. Alright, so in deeper line midfield now, who are we looking at? Alright, so if we move low up here, so if we move low up here, so guys, if we move low up here, so we can put in Hector. Alright, so I think that's how it's gonna work. So we can put that's how it's gonna work. We are gonna be much more limited on the back line. Alright, but we are gonna have King on the bench. We are gonna have King on the bench. We are gonna have King on the bench. Daniel Johnson or Anderson. So let's put in Daniel Johnson. So we go for the people that we can figure out. So Daniel Johnson, and then we don't have KC Palmer. So because you guys said KC Palmer is injured, so we don't have KC Palmer. Who else now? Wide here, so Shamar Nickel. So Mikel Antonio. Let me put Mikel Antonio until we find out if he's coming or not. All right. If Antonio coming, that would be nice. Then we have Bobby Reed, right? Supposed to have Bobby Reed, right? Shamar Nicholson. Shamar. The squad is out now. No, they said Palmer is suspended, something like that. Or put Bobby Reed in attacking midfielder. Alright. And who out wide? Cephas. Alright, so Cephas out wide. Cephas out wide. Alright, so that's a team that we would have to start with, guys. Alright, so it don't look all that bad. You just posted it. Alright. Alright, let me see people. But that's where I'm gonna stop it. Alright, so alright. So KC, so this is the squad, people. Let me give it a squad. Shaquan Davis, Jaden Ebert, Connor Boyce Clark, and Jamali Waite. In goalkeeping, Dexter Lembekisa, Deshaun Bernard, Greg Lee, Damian Lowe, Michael Hector, Richard King, Tavan Gray, John Bell. Alright, so the back line look like it could stay the same way. But we have John Bell came in, so you don't have no Javian Brown. Alright, and Richard King in that. Then in midfield you have KC Palmer, Karai Anderson, Bobby Reed, Daniel Johnson, Alex Marshall, Adrian Reed, Kevin Lambert. So Kevin Lambert is back. Shamar Nicholson, Ronaldo Cephas, Mikel Antonio. That's what I wanted. Deshane Beckford, Kaheem Dixon, Corey Burke, Devante Campbell. One second, guys. 1 second. One second, guys. Give me a second. Give me a second, guys. 1 second. All right. So let me hear people saying. All right, so Mikel Antonio. So I think this squad is exactly as how we look at it. So yeah, exactly as how we look at it, people. So they gave for the injuries. Demarai Gray, Amari'i Bell Out, Ethan Pinnock, Andre Blake, Dujuan Richards, Leon Bailey. They put up all of that. So they don't give anything for Hutchinson. So, but we don't know if they had sent Hutchinson anything. So I will wait to hear that statement on Hutchinson. Gray, yeah man, Gray is okay. Gray is okay. Trey Moon, I don't know. I'm gonna wait on Hutchinson just the same. I think so too. So that means we were right, without even looking at it. So that's. We have Cephas in it, so that's the exact team. I think that's going to be the team. They can't use up so much centre backs, so they won't play a back three because they don't have the players to fully play it. To be honest, so I think they're going to go with their normal 4-3-3, 4-2-3-1, which is solid. So let's see. No Roof, no Adai, Jamal Lowe, Omari, Andre Gray. Yeah. It's a lot. One thing we can say, a lot of these people get their opportunity, guys. They have gotten their opportunity, so nobody can complain about them getting their opportunity. What say you guys? Are you agreeing with that? They have people getting opportunity. All right. No Gray, no Norman Campbell, no John Russell. Well, no Jamal Lowe. Let me see what they put in for Jamal Lowe. So I think they don't put anything for Jamal Lowe. JD, that's the best possible starting 11. I had put it out before, even we know about it, so it still stay the same after seeing the list. All right. JD, you notice them put what kind of injury everybody have except Dujuan. That's suspicious. Wonder if it's because him no want to come. I don't know. I'm not going to jump to it. Just like I said, I don't know what happened to Hutchinson. I don't know what happened to Jamal Lowe. So maybe they don't select certain players or they don't think it's worth it. So I think people have to ask them just as though you're going to ask them about Hutchinson. Ask them about Jamal Lowe as well too. You understand me? Why everybody a cuss and a fight? Would you leave without knowing your club for the rest of the season? Marlon King, that's why I said just wait. I think nobody. Yeah. I think Jamal Lowe should be in it. I think he should be in it based on what we're seeing here. He has a better season than almost everybody on this list. To be honest, you know. But maybe they just don't fancy him. So I hope they won't come out and say that still. But I'm just hoping that would be clear, you know. Yes. Yeah. Okay. I have. Sorry, people. Let me just put it up right here, and then I just do the extra 10 minutes on the squad because I want to leave, but I have to respect the people. That's here. Guys, get the likes up on the video. Get the likes up on the video so I can get them. All right. So they have not posted it here. They have not posted it here. But I will get it. 1 second, guys. It might be in my Twitter. Somebody might share it there because I saw that I have messages there. So let me just check it. Because I don't have the Instagram on this account. All right. So okay, whatever it is. So yeah, that's not it. That's not it. I had it right here. Yes, I know, but I don't have IG. I don't have IG on this system, so I'm not going to even. All right, let me see. I think my Instagram is in on that one, because I think that's the Instagram that I'm using. So, let me see if it's that one, because so it's not that one. So yeah, but the squad is there, people. I will break it down on a different time. All right, yes. So let me check the likes on the video and such before we run, and then because we have to deal with the next stream that I have. Totally understand that this is important. But I will do a full breakdown of the squad itself. 129. Yeah, man. Thanks. Where would Gray plan? No, you could have still come there. You still need backup. You have Corey Burke on the field as well. Mikel Antonio and Shamar plays two different positions. Demo, they play wing forward and also forward as well. What? Bruh. What? I don't understand. I am running my program here. I'm running my program here. I have not said anything disrespectful. So my program was solely about educating people the importance of what's going on, pretty much, like the difficulties and everything, because I don't think people spend time on those things. People spend time on what draw crowd, the drama, and the over-the-top sensationalism. And for me, I don't want to go down that path. So we have a lot more information, like the educational part that we can talk on, and that's what we have been talking on. So I don't think anybody would take down it because of me at all. And I think you use the wrong person. Don't put the two name them together, because they are not the same. I am completely the opposite human being, and I try to make sure I made that separation. Manavala said, JD, I think we need a few new strikers. Oh, well, let's see. All right, so people, thanks. Wonder why the post was posted and then remove it. Oh, so you said they removed the squad? All right. Maybe it's just some simple updates and stuff. No, but the squad is still there. It's still there. I'm still seeing the squad down. Yeah, man. All right, so people, thanks yet again. I'm not going to hold you up because we have touched on the majority of the topic. So tomorrow, or I would say tomorrow is for the girls MD, and I have a lot of things to do throughout the whole day. So I'm not going to be available tomorrow, and I won't do any 876 stream interview. I will just promote the tickets so you guys can buy tickets to go to the game. All right, that's the only thing I'm going to do. I'm not going to do the interview because I'm not going to make a next time for it. All right, because I will be very busy throughout this period, and I've already told you my time and I can't make it, and I don't like to waste people's time. So don't expect me to do the interview because I don't have any time to do it. All right, yes. So I'm going to be done now. And I will be back tomorrow though. All right. Let's see Trey Moon. I will see what I can do for that one. But for tomorrow, if it's tomorrow, I don't think I'm going to be available for it. I will just do the Reggae Girls because I think it should start 9 o'clock, like their average time right here. So I would just do the Reggae Girls. All right, because I have to show the respect to Reggae Girls. Yeah. All right, so people, please do hit the like button. Please understand what I do stand for and see where I'm trying to go. All right, take care. Subscribe, like, and stay safe. Bye-bye.